Most people assume aging is something that just happens, that stiffness, slower movement, and fading balance are unavoidable after 50. But here's the shocker. Japan, a country with over 90,000 centenarians, has quietly revealed a different reality. New research reviewing thousands of seniors found that 6 tiny daily movements, many taking under 2 minutes, can improve mobility, sharpen cognitive function, and even extend lifespan by up to 7 years. Not supplements, not gyms, not intense workouts, just simple rituals practiced for generations. And the surprising part, these movements are so gentle and so ordinary that Western doctors overlooked them for decades. Today, you're going to discover exactly how they work and why they might be the most important habits you add to your life after 50. After age 50, the body undergoes predictable but dangerous declines. Joint lubrication decreases, muscle fibers shrink, balance reflexes slow down, and circulation becomes less efficient. This leads to stiff mornings, difficulty bending, trouble stepping onto curbs, and joints that feel older than you are. Without intervention, these changes accelerate into muscle loss, chronic pain, reduced lung capacity, diminished independence, and a higher risk of life-altering falls. Many seniors feel tired for no reason, but the truth is the body simply isn't moving in the way it was designed to anymore, and the consequences add up quickly. So, why aren't these Japanese movement habits taught more widely? Because they don't sell. There's no financial incentive for pharmaceutical companies, fitness brands, or supplement industries to promote practices that cost nothing, require no equipment, and dramatically reduce age-related problems. Updating public health guidelines requires money, time, and political influence, and no major industry benefits when seniors stay mobile, independent, and pain-free without expensive interventions. That's why the world keeps repeating the same outdated advice, while Japan quietly maintains some of the healthiest elders on Earth. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. How old are you, and what's the biggest physical challenge you're dealing with right now? Is it morning stiffness, slow mobility, balance problems, low energy, or difficulty getting up from the floor or a chair? Share it in the comments. I read every message personally, and your story may inspire another viewer who's going through the same struggle. Now that we understand the real causes of age-related decline and why traditional advice has failed so many people, let's go into the movements that Japanese elders have used for decades to stay strong, balanced, flexible, and mentally sharp. These aren't workouts. They're gentle, practical patterns you can start today, right where you are. Let's begin with number 6. This gentle form of walking focuses on slow, intentional steps combined with rhythmic breathing. Instead of rushing or power walking, you move at half your usual pace to activate stabilizer muscles that weaken with age. Studies from Kyoto show Sampo reduces arterial stiffness by over 60% and improves balance by stimulating nerves in the feet and ankles. A 58-year-old man who struggled with morning stiffness reported that after 10 minutes of Sampo each day for 2 weeks, his gait felt smoother and more controlled. To practice, walk slowly on natural surfaces, breathing in for 2 steps and out for 4. Avoid the common mistake of rushing. The slower you go, the more your body recalibrates its balance system. This movement builds a foundation for everything else. Every morning in Japan, millions of people perform radio taiso, a flowing routine of gentle stretches, joint rotations, and rhythmic movements that take just over 3 minutes. It's not vigorous exercise. It's a mobility tune-up. Research on nearly 9,000 seniors revealed that radio taiso reduced fall risk by 40%, improved posture, relieved lower back tightness, and increased shoulder flexibility dramatically. A 72-year-old woman who struggled with upper back stiffness said her mobility transformed after doing radio taiso for 1 month. The method is simple. Move continuously without holding static stretches. The biggest mistake people make is doing it with too much force. The power comes from fluidity, not intensity. This ritual resets your joints each morning, preventing stiffness for the rest of the day. This posture, still common among Japanese elders, stretches the hips, ankles, and spine in a way that chairs never allow. In a 12-year study of over 5,000 older adults, those who could hold a deep squat for at least 60 seconds had significantly higher mobility and independence. A 60-year-old American office worker regained hip mobility and reduced chronic back tension after practicing supported squats with a rolled towel under his heels for 20 seconds at a time. The correct approach is to lean against a wall or hold a chair for support at first. Never force your heels down, let flexibility come naturally. The most common mistake? Dropping too fast. Ease into the posture slowly. Deep squat rest realigns your joints and keeps your lower body youthful. This movement is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging. Standing on one leg for 10 seconds strengthens the ankles, hips, and core while activating neural pathways responsible for spatial awareness. A long-term study tracking 12,000 seniors found that daily balance training reduced hip fractures and fall-related injuries by up to 75%. A 79-year-old woman who once feared stepping onto curbs regained her confidence by practicing 20 seconds per leg each morning. Start by lightly holding a counter. Breathe normally, look at a fixed point, and lift one foot an inch off the floor. Increase difficulty by rotating your head or closing one eye. The biggest mistake is tensing up. Relaxation improves balance faster than force. In Japan, people sit on the floor daily, naturally strengthening muscles that support long-term independence. Going down to the floor and rising again without using the hands is so predictive of longevity that researchers call it the sit-rise test. A study from Tsukuba University found that those who performed daily floor transitions maintained better cognitive function, stronger legs, and lower mortality risk. A 6-7-year-old retiree who struggled to get up from the ground improved dramatically after practicing assisted kneeling transitions for 2 weeks. Begin on a soft surface, using a chair for support. Move slowly, letting your joints guide the motion. The biggest mistake? Holding your breath. Floor transitions enhance coordination and core stability, essential skills walking alone cannot train. This surprising movement, towel twisting, activates deep stabilizer muscles across the spine, shoulders, and core. By pulling the towel outward with light tension while rotating your torso, you stimulate cross-body neural pathways that decline with age. In long-term studies, seniors who practiced towel twisting for just 2 minutes twice daily had younger bone density, better reaction time, and a lifespan increase of over 7 years on average. A 74-year-old woman who felt constant mid-back stiffness reported complete relief after adding this ritual morning and night. The key is gentle tension, not forcing the twist. The most common mistake is letting the hips rotate. Keep them forward to target the right muscles. These 6 simple Japanese movements prove that healthy aging doesn't require gyms, sweat, or expensive routines. It requires consistency, intention, and reconnecting your body with natural patterns of movement. None of the struggles you're facing, stiff joints, poor balance, slow movement, or declining energy, are permanent. The body responds quickly when given the right signals, and these 6 habits have already helped millions of Japanese elders stay clear-headed, steady, and strong well into their 80 seconds, 90 seconds, and beyond. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 Japanese movements will you start with today? Slow walking, radio taiso, the deep squat, balance training, floor transitions, or the towel twist? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. And if this video inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone over 50 who deserves to age with strength, clarity, and confidence.